What's up, everybody? Now, this is gonna be a kind of random video, just whatever, fuck. Let's get to the point. I cannot get into a serious relationship. This is gonna sound crazy. I will not get into a serious relationship with a girl who hasn't watched Dragon Ball or is not willing to watch Dragon Ball. I don't give a fuck how you look, alright? You could be a 10. You could be a Rihanna. You could be insert other attractive girl's name. You could even be a Vados. Yeah. Anyways, I don't care how you look, alright? If you don't watch Dragon Ball, or aren't willing to watch Dragon Ball, or don't understand what I'm watching when I'm watching Dragon Ball, or when I'm playing a Dragon Ball game, like, what's the point? Okay, now something you guys need to know about me when it comes to relationships is I'm not an extremely picky guy when it comes to physical appearance, because that's shallow as fuck. Fuck that. Of course a beautiful face is a beautiful face, and I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, a beautiful face. I like beautiful faces because look at that face, it's so beautiful, it's all symmetrical in the eyes. But that's not the biggest deal. It's not. So in general, I'm not an extremely picky guy. I mean, I am, but I am not. But I am. All right. Let me just break this down for you. Long story short, my whole philosophy when it comes to relationships, especially when you're younger, you're trying to establish yourself, you're trying to become the best you can be. If you're trying to establish yourself, why would you try to also establish something with someone else? In general, I think when you're younger and kind of on the come up, I guess the kids would like to say, you have to be a little bit selfish, pretty much, because you're on a grind to kind of formulate who you are as a person. You'll worry about relationships once you get to a certain level, but until, if you can't take care of yourself, how can you expect to take care of someone else? This is all gonna tie together eventually, don't worry, you just stick around. So back on topic, I'm not an extremely picky guy, but with what I just said, if I'm going to get into a relationship with someone, because I consider myself, a bit younger, I'm kind of trying to establish myself first. I'm in that stage now. I'm trying to become the best me I can be before I worry about being the best boyfriend / partner I can be. I'm not worried about that right now. I gotta focus on me. There's so much me that I need. It's me time. It should be me time for a lot of people, but fuck it. But that doesn't mean that, occasionally, sometimes things happen and, you can't really control it. Like if a girl walks up and is just like literally the fucking love of my life. Ugh, that sounds weird to say. If a girl walks up and, she's like just perfect, like everything, obviously you're going to inevitably catch feelings, and then there could be a relationship, hypothetically maybe. With that said, you gotta make sure that this person is the real deal, okay? At least that's the way I see it. So like, if I'm going to take time away from myself, because right now, I'm on a grind right now, I'm always working on myself. So pretty much, if there's gonna be a girl or somebody, and I think this should apply to anyone who's trying to make something of themselves, they have to really be like on their shit. Like you have to really make an exception, because now you're sacrificing time that you invest on yourself for somebody else. So with that said, I won't get into a serious relationship with a girl unless I can foresee myself being with her 5, 10, 20 plus years. Does that sound crazy? Maybe, I don't know, but that's just me. Pretty much, I'm not going to call you my girlfriend unless I see you as a potential wife, because why would I waste either of our times? You're ideally, hypothetically gonna be in the same age group as me, so you should be focusing on yourself, I should be focusing on myself. So if we're both gonna make these exceptions for each other, we might as well make sure that it's a legit connection. Where does Dragon Ball tie into all this, Deion, you may ask? Oh, we're getting there. This gets all the girls, doesn't this face? So with that said, if I'm gonna invest time, if I see you as a potential wife, then I think about what is a potential wife. And I think about the little things, right? Because you have to be at least kind of picky. Since you're in this stage of your life, you have to be kind of picky with who you're gonna be giving time to. Because one thing you can't get back, you can get money back, you can get whatever back, but you can't get time back. So if you give somebody your time, make sure that you're giving the right person your time. All these hand gestures, look at this. Why you do this? So my potential wife, right? Like I just imagine, if I come home from a long day of work and I'm just trying to sit down and play some Dragon Ball Z video games or watch some Dragon Ball Z, I need you to understand what I'm watching or what I'm doing and not think little of it, okay? All right? And this is a small thing. Like I said, I'm not picky, but there's this one little thing that I just like it's a job requirement. Like if you sign up for the, I want to mess with Deion for the rest of my life and fuck myself over, you won't fuck yourself over, you might. There would be a checkbox saying, have you seen Dragon Ball or are you willing to watch Dragon Ball? And not only that, if you watch Dragon Ball and then you talk shit about Dragon Ball, I'm sorry, Dragon Ball was here first, so you gotta go. I sound crazy. I might be a little crazy. For example, really quick. All right, I was shooting this Goku prank, right? It hasn't been released yet. It's one that I'm working on. We're on our way back. You know, we were just at the strip, shooting the prank. We're on our way back to the parking garage. While we're going out, a girl of high caliber, I'm talking 9.7 high girl, was walking in as we were walking out. And I was like, you know what you do, like if you see a girl, like you can't quite keep your head straight, so like when you see her, your head just kind of like, you break down, like your neck is the first bodily function that fails, you know, because all the support that goes to your neck switches to your dick. What? She walks in, you know those girls you just make eye contact with, or you know, for girls that are watching this, for girls that are watching this, you know, guys who make eye contact with, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but like you guys just kind of have like eyeball sex. Like there's that intimate, like passing by, like you guys look at each other, you have eye contact, there's like, you know, there's something, you don't say anything, you see them, they see you acknowledge each other's presence, smile, walk, never see them again. All right, I thought it was one of those things, but she talked. We're walking out, I'm in the Goku outfit, right? So that could have been why she was looking at me in the first place, whatever. She sees me and she was like, oh, it's Son Goku. And I was like, you know who Son Goku is, girl? And did you just say Son Goku instead of just Goku? Oh my goodness. I'm seeing potential here, right? So nothing could possibly fuck this up, right? She couldn't fathomably fuck this up. But then she did. She walks by, she's like, oh, it's Son Goku. And I'm like, then she says, Hadouken? She said Hadouken. She said, Son Goku, Hadouken, you can't do it. Like, you just took two franchises and made them fuck each other and they didn't want to. They didn't want to do that, but you took them and you made it happen and you made me watch it and I was Goku and I just got fucked. She fucked up because she didn't know her references. Moral of the story is, there is a moral, all right, I promise, all right? If you have a passion for something, if you are like really into something, I love Dragon Ball, I do, all right? If you're on this channel, you might too, all right? Maybe not as much as me, but Dragon Ball is the shit to me. Like, I find a lot of enjoyment in it, whether it be through video games, whether it be, you know, the show, whether it be the manga, where I don't care. If it has Dragon Ball on it, I will probably enjoy it because I just love the franchise, right? So no matter what you are passionate about, whatever, you know, you're obsessed with, everyone is a nerd for something. Something my uncle used to tell me is like, everybody is nerdy about something. Like someone is obsessed about something. Whether, I don't care if you're nerdy about makeup, if you know, some girls, or if you're nerdy about basketball, you can be nerdy about sports. I'm nerdy about Dragon Ball and some other shit, but Dragon Ball, right? Make sure that if you're going to give time, precious time, especially when you're younger, you're trying to grow, you're trying to become the best you. If you're going to give your time to somebody, make sure that you guys have similar interests, or they can respect, or, you know, they have the same passions with you, right? Theoretically, my wife is going to be sitting on the couch with me, we're going to be watching Dragon Ball together, we're going to be like, oh my goodness, look at Goku eat that food, oh my god, look at Vegeta just live that by the works. Hopefully she doesn't talk like that because she's really annoying. Like, I can talk like that, you know, we got to have a balance. If I'm super annoying, you got to be, you know, fuck it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Why did I make this video? Oh yeah, because I do this crazy thing called whatever the fuck I want to do. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. WUAAAAHH.